That was the last time, too.
Uh-oh. Roadrunner.
But we got taken into the studio to record with the late, great Johnny Sandlin from Decatur, Alabama. If you don't know Johnny Sandlin, just go to the Alabama Music Hall of Fame and look him up. He's over there. He played with Dwayne and Greg Allman before the Allman Brothers. And he produced a song called Ramblin' Man. Y'all know Ramblin' Man, right? He produced that. He did a mix down on Live at the Fillmore.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the man was a really serious studio guy. We got in there with him for a small record label out of Memphis, Tennessee. And they wanted us to be the next Stevie Ray Vaughan.
All right.
I told them, number one, there ain't gonna be another Stevie Ray Vaughan. Number two, it ain't gonna be me, even if there is. 'Cause I can't do it. But that's what they wanted. We came in and recorded a pretty good album, sent it to them, and they hated the damn thing. They hated the record. They sat on it for a year. We were signed to a contract and couldn't do anything for a year. They sat on it. Johnny Sandlin said, well, let's contact them and let's buy the record from them. We'll put it out ourselves. I said, great. They refused to sell the record. So there was nothing we could do. We just had to sit there and just keep playing and keep playing. And finally, they decided they would create a sub-label, like a budget label, and they would put our record on the budget label so we would not tarnish the reputation of the real label. And they did. And they put it out right at the end of 1995. Now, there were two things that happened, one locally and one internationally, at the same time our record came out. The first thing was, in Huntsville, Alabama, that was the day when they opened the first Best Buy store out here on University Boulevard. And of course, Best Buy was like full of people. And I went walking in there with a box of CDs and I said, are you going to show any local music? And he said, what do you got? I said, well, we got a local record just coming out. He said, are you any good? I said, well, it's blues. He said, well, are you any good? I said, I don't know, people come to see us. And he said, all right, well, let me have 90 of them. I said, well, that's pretty good. So he got 90 of them, wholesale. And he said, what I'll do is I'll put them on an end cap. Y'all know what an end cap is, right? You got a big long rack and the end cap. So we had about 40 copies of our album on this end cap, right? The international thing that happened was the 5 CD Beatles compilation that we've been waiting for 6 years came out the same week. And the record store was full of people. And the guy called me back on Monday and said, I need 120 more CDs. I said, oh, what? Yeah. So I called Johnny and said, Johnny, we need 120 more CDs. He said, what? So he called the label and said, we need 100. He said, what? So they sent more CDs. The guy called me back 3 days. Give me 200. But we just kept throwing them in there, and they just kept selling them. So we had a lot of fun with like a local regular hit around here. People were supporting us. What we did not know at that very time was that somebody had taken our record overseas into France and had gotten in the hands of a guy with a label called Dixie Frog. Dixie Frog. Dixie being American South and Frog, of course, being French, right? He was the guy who brought American music into France. And he happened to know the guy who played the music in the big football stadium in Paris where their pro team played every week. Now, folks, their football is, of course, soccer to us, right? But it's still 80,000 fans every week, right? And the team was not doing well. And some of us here are in the SEC, right? And we know when your team's not doing well, nothing is good, right? You're ready for a divorce and to quit your job, right? It's all done. Well, that's what was happening over there. And our record got in over there, and they took it into the stadium, put it up in the press box, and right somewhere in the middle of the game, they threw our record on one crack. And the audience immediately started singing along and dancing with it. The team won the game.
Woo!
The next day, my little cassette answering machine was blown up with French messages because my home phone number was in the CD jacket. Bonjour, micro baby David. Bonjour. What have you? See, go play. What the hell? I called a friend of mine in Canada. I said, "Can you translate this?" He said, "No, that's Parisian. I'm a Canadian. I can't do that." I don't know. It's in French. No, that's very different. Well, can you give me an idea? He said, "It sounds like they're saying you have a hit record in Paris, France." They want you to come and play in a football stadium, and they cannot guarantee your safety. I said, well, they can't do that. That's the SEC, right? I mean, he said, oh no, it's much different over there. It's much different. So what happened was they kept playing it, and they ended up releasing the album from our company here, and they put the record out in the beginning of 1996. And it caught on. So they put it out as a single, and it caught on further. And the result was Microwave Dave and the Nukes went to Europe 4 times in 1996 on tours. France, Belgium, and Switzerland, especially, for which we got paid. And our record company was like, and that was kind of where I got left. So, we're going to play that song for you.
Thank you, Microwave Dave. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Got a Roadrunner.
Yeah.
The thing that was funny about the damn song is while we're playing over there, it started catching on up the East Coast of the United States where people dance the shag. Y'all seen the shag? Very smooth. They started dancing to the same damn song. So we came back and spent 96, 97, and 98 going up and down the East Coast following the record.
Woo!
And the record company's going like, just bringing in the money. And they were, you know. And then finally, the last we saw of it, a lady in Hawaii had made a line dance out of it, and it's on YouTube. Oh yeah. And Johnny Sandlin said, it's a record that wouldn't die. So, yeah. So thank you, Johnny, and thank you, Bo Diddley, who wrote the song. So. Well, I'm a Roadrunner, honey!
Beep, beep.
That was it. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Well, I'm a Roadrunner, baby. You know you can't keep up with me. Beep, beep. Now, folks, we backed up Bo Diddley. And if you sang like that, Bo Diddley would be at your table. Saying, "You're not going to sing on my song?" And you say, "Yes, sir. I'll be singing right now." So you can, yes, Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
That's better, but what's happening over here?
Beep, beep.
These guys are doing, check these guys out, they're doing it the right way.
Beep, beep.
Wait a minute. I know, we're going too fast, right? Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Rehearsal, right? Go on.
Beep, beep.
That's good over here.
Beep, beep.
I'm too fast. Beep, beep. This is Led Zeppelin speed now. Come on, y'all. Okay, Pink Floyd. Beep, beep. Don't make me go Lawrence Welk on you now.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep. Well, you can't keep up with me. Beep, beep. I'm a road runner, honey. Woo. You can't keep up with me. Beep, beep. Come on and race with me, baby. Baby, baby, you and me. Oh, yeah. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
All right. Thank you for singing. Mr. Rick Godfrey on the bass, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Darryl Tibbs on the drums. I know we have Justin doing the monitor. I don't know who's mixing out front. I don't have his name. But you give a big hand to the sound company. It's been great with everybody all day long. How about all of the volunteers who have done everything?
Yeah.
And please, I want you to understand that my name is on this foundation, but I do not do the work. The work is done by the people in the foundation. Would you please put up a big hand for the Microwave Dave Music Education Foundation? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And thanks so much for hanging and letting us come out late. We will see you next year, yeah?
Yeah.
And thanks so very much. Please be careful going home.
Thank you. Love you, man. Ooh.